was a very sincere and open approach that was adopted by the coordinators as the marriage seminar by Triple M. Relevant issues discussed, poignant, and I think it should be publicized in the future. The next one should be publicized in a better way to reach more couples and to reach farther than you've reached this time around. It was really, really interesting, and I learnt a lot. My wife also learnt a lot. Thank you very much.
Very interesting program, and I hope to come back again next year.
And I thank God for Pastor Bola and Pastor Eddie for initiating this Triple M seminar. It was a great day, and a day of, a day where you have to have the opportunity to have a lot of revelation and what goes on in your marriage. And hopefully, anyway, I wish the one of next year will be more publicized for other people to have the opportunity to come to this seminar. Thank you. God bless.
And I really enjoyed it. It was quite good, and I'm going to recommend it to my friends. Thank you.
This is our third time at the Triple M Marriage Enhancement event. It was really brilliant. I think for us, it enabled us to actually look at our marriage and look at how things are working and what we need to do to improve things. We're definitely coming next year, and we'll encourage everyone who's married to take advantage of this and participate.
Yeah, I'll just say when we came here last year, we had to rate ourselves on different things. We could see that there are some things that we rated ourselves on last year that has actually improved this year. And yeah, it's a good place to actually begin with. And we have so many things to discuss from what we've done today. We have so many things to discuss. And I can just say that I'll recommend it to anyone.
I would say that we've really had a good time. It's something that I would recommend for any married person, because no matter how perfect you think that your marriage is, you can always improve on it. And we've gained a lot from this marriage enrichment program, and I will recommend it to anybody. I pray that God will bless Pastor Bola and Pastor Hedy, and thank you so much for organizing this.
We've really enjoyed this seminar. It's been a nice time to get away and really think about things and reevaluate your marriage and just step it up a notch, really. So we'll definitely be implementing what we've learned here, won't we?
Of course. It's been very enlightening, powerful, impacting as well. The diagnostics tools were very, very practical, and actually it helps you to think a lot and also look back. I actually also would like to emphasize on the impact on family. I mean, that section really reminds me of a lot of things which I would need to actually work on. And as a family, I think we'll definitely be back, and we'll also want to make sure that we can speak to a few friends who are married, of course, and invite them over. It's been fantastic. It's been a great time. And we thank Pastor Eddie and Pastor Bola for putting this together, and I think this is going to go a long way.
This has been a fantastic experience for me personally. It has been an eye-opener. It's a real MOT on marriage. And I think what will be interesting is to see how I evolve next year. Because it's important to see our evolution. We want to thank Pastor Eddie and Pastor Bola. It has been wonderful, marvelous, and I think it will be very important for us to see if we can invite others to such an important event. I am very, very happy to be here. I'm grateful to God for giving us the opportunity to be able to participate in such a marvelous program.
A big thank you to Pastor Bola and Pastor Eddie. We got a lot of practical tips about, how to resolve conflict and, take your marriage forward, which is actually quite nice, because in a lot of other seminars, what you get is a lot of theory and no practicality. So this was, a breath of fresh air.
And just to add to that, again, a big thank you to Pastor Bola and Pastor Eddie. This is a well put together program. This is our first time of coming, and we've been really blessed with this program. We enjoyed it, and I'm sure we'll be back next year and hopefully bring some other people along.
It's been a fun day. It's been refreshing and it's been an eye-opener. Thank God for the organizers. Thank God for their lives. It's a worthwhile exercise. I think it's something that we should do more often, to be honest, because as was mentioned at the very outset, this is the bedrock of societal cohesion and indeed, what else? You know what we want to say anyway. We think it's been a worthwhile exercise. It certainly hasn't been a waste of our time, and we hope to see you at the next one next year.
Same time. This is our second year of coming to this Triple M, and yes, a lot of the stuff is more or less like a revision of what we did last year, but it also gives us the opportunity to assess where we are, how we've been doing, and it's a necessary, well, I say MOT, as Pastor said. We're grateful that we've been able to come, and what we hope is that when we go through, hopefully when we come next year, that we'll be able to go through some and then be able to measure how we've been progressing, how we've been doing over the last 3 years. And we believe that it's having a positive effect on our family life.
We were invited by friends, and we're glad we took up the invitation. So, if you're the kind of person that you've been thinking about how to make a partnership work for the long run, it's going to be a very useful program. They'll tell you about the factors that go into doing this, and I've learned a lot. I can't really remember most of the details now, but loads of the stuff is at the back of my mind, and I'm very sure it's going to be useful going forward. We've got a booklet as well, didn't we? So it's something to work on as time goes on. Yeah. So if you've been thinking about this, it's a perfect program. You should come along. And if you haven't started thinking about it at all, you should still come along because it will be an eye-opener. So we're very happy that Bosun and Jokpari invited us. So thank you very much, Pastor, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
We had a fantastic time, and I would recommend it. All. In fact, I'm going to suggest to Pastor that we should do it every 6 months. It was beautiful.
Actually, we should have a weekend away.
Well, we'll have to discuss that with Pastor as well first. But truly, a lot came out. Even though we're newlyweds. This is 18 months into our marriage, and a lot of things still came out that we thought issues that we didn't think we've resolved. So it came out again, and we spoke about them, we resolved them. It was awesome, beautiful time, fantastic time, and I'm looking forward to next year, or maybe 6 months' time. Who knows,
yeah. Triple M is always a wonderful time away. It's always a great day to just sit down and evaluate things. Today was no different. It was a great time to just sit down and talk and get to know where things are and know what needs to be improved on. And I will recommend it for anyone who's never been.
We've been here twice? Is it 3 times?
3 times.
3 times. It's been wonderful. I'd advise any couple to, come along. One of the big things for us since last year when we came here was, I think, what's it now? It's been going up more. Yep. Before we came last time, going up more is, as well as an explosive sex life. It's been yes, cool. Yeah, that's it for me. Anything else?
Yeah, and our ratings have gone much higher this year. The graph is looking good. Thanks. So come if you want your ratings to be a lot better. Don't worry about it, just between you guys. It's not between you and other couples. And it's a really nice place to be.